Thank you all for being here tonight, being engaged. We're facing challenges in the next 4 years and beyond. And we, as we talked about tonight, we're facing affordable housing crisis, homelessness crisis. We're working on climate change. We're addressing growth in this city. We need people that are going to step in and lead on day one. And I believe that I am that person. I am ready to lead. I've led in this community for the last 10 years, working with my nonprofit. And I'm a working mom and dedicated to this city. I believe in this city and the people here. And I'm ready to step up and lead. And I'm ready to work with all of you and work with the community to make decisions around the issues and the challenges that we're facing. I am so thrilled to have the support of so many of you, and I've had a great time out door knocking on thousands and thousands of doors in the last 6 months, and I can't wait to be your next councilwoman.
So thank you all for coming. It's been a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak with you. I have the passion. You know, I understand Tacoma. I'm a very local candidate. I've studied the city history. I understand some of the really difficult decisions that have been made in the past. I go back and I've read many of the newspaper articles that go back into the 1910s when there were difficult decisions being faced about whether or not there would be a dam built for power generation and things like that. So I think understanding Tacoma's history puts me in a good position to make prudent decisions going forward. I've seen the effect of bold decisions that the city council has made in the past when we decided to separate the sanitary sewers from the storm sewers in the 60s. No other city, our tenure, did that. Tacoma did that. And I want to be the candidate that brings that kind of innovative, bold thinking into the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been a long night. You know, it's really been just an honor to be here tonight, really to serve on the city council. As I said at the outset, you know, I'm doing this because I love this community. I grew up down the block, and I want to continue to make this the best community we can. And I have to say, we can act with a sense of purpose and with a sense of urgency without falling into what is so common these days, which is the crisis of politics. That's not us. We say things the Tacoma, we do things the Tacoma way. The Tacoma way means collaborating, listening, learning, and then rolling up our sleeves and getting the work done. A year ago, if you had an opioid addiction and you wanted to get treatment, you might wait 3, 6, 7 days before you get into treatment, and that individual might be lost. Today, you can show up at the fire station and get treatment immediately. A couple years ago, we had no response for homelessness. We've now started our own program, and 93 people who lived on that street have permanent housing. We are acting with a sense of purpose. We are acting with a sense of urgency. We are collaborating, and we are positive and forward-thinking. It'd be my honor to continue to serve you in that capacity.
Yes, thank you for having me tonight. I do think that I might be the most radical person up here, so the differences are distinct. I would be honored to represent the whole city that I love and have grown up in and lived throughout. I want to say that there's just so much to be done, and I look forward to doing it. 100 people out of 400 to 700 homeless people is not enough in my book. We need to get everybody off the streets. We need to feed everybody. We need to transform lawns into food. We are coming to a crisis, and it's not a crisis of politics. It is a crisis of existence, and I look forward to helping solve that.
Yeah, you know, I love my city of Tacoma. For the past 20 years, I've grown to really appreciate what everything Tacoma has had to offer. And that's why, you know, I can't sit up here and sugarcoat anything for you because I see the glaring problems that we have in our community. And I speak to a lot of the people who are being impacted by homelessness, and I build relationships with them. And then I come out to the park on September 1st, and I see that there's new laws that are keeping them from setting up tents in the park. And it really hurts me inside. So I think about the city of Tacoma and how we consider ourselves to be a progressive city, and I see forms of systematic oppression that our city itself has placed upon the people who are in the lowest of the low, you know? And I can't help but kind of be ashamed of that. And for me, running for city council is a way that I could step up for my community in a way that I wouldn't be able to as a resident or a business owner. And if we want real change and real progress and be a city that can consider themselves not just progressive in theory, but progressive in action, then we need to vote in leadership who are strong enough and have the courage to step up and do that.
Thank you. It's been a great honor to be here tonight, but more importantly, it's been a great honor to serve as a council member in the city of Tacoma. Over the past 3 years, it's been a great opportunity for me to really learn how city government actually works. When I first ran for office, I had a lot of expectations and I wanted things to move fast, but that's not the reality when you work in government. Government and politics is incremental. It's always been that way, and it probably won't change. And it won't change because people have different opinions, you have different community members to please, and there's a lot of variables that needs to be addressed. So when I make decisions, I'm weighing all those issues, and I'm always thinking about unintended consequences and how they might have negative impacts on the most vulnerable people. So when we have great ideas and we don't really put a lot of thought into those ideas, we can actually hurt people. And I'm the kind of person that don't want to do that. And there's the last I would like to leave you with: collaboration and working together is extremely important. And that's why I've been endorsed by our mayor, our entire council, Jeannie Darnell, Lori Jenkins, Congressman Kilmer, Bob Ferguson, and the list goes on, because they recognize that Keith Blocker is somebody that keeps their word, that works hard, and cares about his community and wants to make a difference.
Thank you. This was a great discussion tonight. Thank everybody for coming up here. This building does not stay cool once the sun goes down. I want to thank my wife for supporting this wild ride of adventure, and kids as well. And John, thank you for civil civic engagement. It's important, and I'm glad that you're part of this process. Folks, tonight as we close, I want to encourage you to join the team of my supporters, my friends, like Speaker Designate Lori Jenkins, House Transportation Chair Jake Fye, Congressman Kilmer and Heck, the city council members of Ibsen, Mello, Eshka, Mayor Woodards, and countless community leaders throughout District 1 and Tacoma, including the Tacoma Pierce County Chamber, the Pierce County Central Labor Council, the Washington Conservation Voters, and the Tacoma Education Association, who share my campaign's vision for a better Tacoma. I'm proud of the work that we're doing on our campaign, and I look forward to earning your vote and your neighbors' votes and your friends' votes in the coming weeks as we continue this. Thank you.
Safety, education, jobs. Those are the three things I really want to focus on. If we have a safe community, if we have a well-educated population, and we have good jobs, we can do lots of amazing things in this city. I think right now it's critical that we elect public servants, people who have dedicated their lives to serving the public in whatever field, like I have through education, through coaching, through my service on the YWCA board, on the library board. This is the time we need people who are committed to talking to people in the community, being transparent, and making sure that you all have a voice in what the future of the government in Tacoma and your city looks like. I said at the beginning, we're going to make big decisions in the next 4 years that are going to impact the next 4 decades in our city. And I hope I've earned your support to give me the chance to be part of making those decisions with the other members of the City Council. I look forward to talking to you more throughout the campaign. I'm knocking on 8,316 doors in this neighborhood trying to find out what people have to say. And I look forward to knocking on your door soon if I haven't already and you live in District 1. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.